Hello, this is Richard with Rising Above SEO. This is going to be a review of tax resolution professionals with the old website and the new website. Here we have a Google search for the business name. We have two different locations, tax resolution professionals here and here, so you might have different offices, the old one and the new one. Yelp listing, and then you have the old website here and the new website. And then pretty well branded. I didn't check this Forbes information yet, but this looks like an article. The rest of it looks like the business. Next, we have the older business website, the one that ranks better for different information. And this is the actual information about that site. So we have your domain authority, you have a 0 to 100. Is the 100 would be your highest, so you're at a 20. Your page authority is a 32.85, so that's more authority to what you're actually talking about. Citation flow, trust flow, you want this closer to a 1-to-1 ratio, so it's kind of separated. You've got a lot of links, but they're not very trusted is what that's telling me. Total backlinks is over 3,500 with different unique domains, which means a lot of these links are repeating on the sites that they are actually with, the anchors that are repeating. So it's about the same with the www and without. All right, metrics for the site. 7 years old is the old site. Not sure which content management system you're running, if it's a special made site. Here we go, talking about the links again. And the old site is not mobile friendly, and there's things that need to be fixed on it. And then backlinks. One thing I noticed is there's a lot of backlinks for tax attorney, but one thing we'll see is that you're not actually ranking for that whenever we search for it. So there's a lot of different tax attorney anchors here that you can see coming from a whole bunch of different websites. And a lot of these, it's not really relevant to being an attorney. It just talks about business and a little bit of SEO links from other sites. You do have one here, but it's not very powerful. And some branded, so there's still work that could be done if you do want to keep that site and work on it. Here's what that website is ranking for. This is in order of search volume. So you'll see on here there is sometimes it will repeat for the keyword. It's because there's a different article that talks about it. You had one in 2016, it looks like one in 2017. So that'll be ranking for both of those, the same website. Form 433B. Looks like information about the forms ranks well. Tax relief companies, you rank 6. This is talking about offer and compromise instructions. That tells you the search volume. Affordable tax attorney, that's about as close as you get to ranking for tax attorney, at least with the first 50 keywords that I selected for this site. Now the next one we have is your brand new website. Here you've got a lot of all the menu buttons that people can choose from, different things you want them to look at. These are different pages on the site that people can go to, and it has the address. All right. When I tested this site for speed with a Google, it kind of loads slow after every. And what this does is it puts it on a 3G connection because what's it say on here? It doesn't, but it does run you on a 3G test to see how you perform, because I think it's about 70% of all networks are still on 3G, so that's why it tests you with that. So you run it 10 seconds and you're losing about 30% of your customers from that, so you're kind of poor performance there. And this will help you reduce loading time by 5 seconds, so that'll get you down to a 5-second loading time. And I'm sure there's other things that can be done to get faster. TRP.tax is a newer site, got a domain authority of 1. And then you got more links, a lot more links. 221 without the www, and then 6 unique domains, which means there's 6 actual unique sites that are linking to the website, but consists of 221 backlinks. So that's why you've got 7 for citation flow, but a 0 on your trust flow. When we look at the metrics, it says it's not indexed, but I do see it indexed, and you're running on WordPress whenever we do a search for it. And backlinks. So these are the backlinks that you have. Definitely need a lot more branding with the new site, as well as the old site, but you definitely want to focus on the new site now, I'm assuming, to rank that higher for different keywords and get people going to that website instead of the old one, unless you just want to use both. It's up to you. All right, SEO score on the new website is a 46, so that's kind of decent. No favicon icon. Google likes to see those little pictures in the top left, so if you can add a little logo there, that would be great. Also, the title has more than 60 characters, so focus on exactly what you want. Get it down to about 60 characters, because everything after 60 is not read by Google. Meta tag description, you can make that a little longer. That's where you'd want to add all that extra stuff that you got up here. All right, 7 of the 9 images you have alt text. I wouldn't make them all have alt text so Google can understand what your picture is about. So these 2 right here don't. So I would put some text on there letting them know. All right, no H1 found. Definitely put an H1 in there. It categorizes that as really important for the search engines. So instead, it might look like just a bolding heading, but you definitely want to have a H1 letting them know it's important. First page doesn't have a lot of words. That's generally normal, but if you can add some more words on there. Schema.org, that was in your footer. That's your name, address, and phone number. The new website does pass mobile friendliness with an 80. There's no share buttons. Might want to think about putting that on there so people have the option to share the site if they want on the first page. All right, and that's about it for that SEO score. This one here, different things that the site is ranking for so far. NYS offer and compromise, and this shows the search volume. So on the first page, you've got these ranking: tax resolution professionals, New York offer and compromise, and this shows you the search volume. A lot more work to be done, and this one, tax lawyer Las Vegas, you're on the 3rd page for that. Tax attorney Las Vegas, you're on the 3rd page for that as well, at the very bottom. Las Vegas tax attorney for that keyword, 3rd page on the bottom, and then it starts to go lower after that. And as I'm sure you know, not a lot of people go off the first page, so that's definitely where you want to focus on being. Next on here, I did some search for different keywords that you want to focus on, right? So you have tax attorney. I know you had tax lawyer. So tax attorney is an average monthly searches of 9,900. I'm going to show you something soon regarding these keywords. And then your tax lawyer, 18,100, because it looks like you want to go national with this. I'm going to bring a page on here. This is tax attorney Las Vegas, a keyword showing a difficulty of 33%. So it is possible. So you got your domain authorities around a 20. Some of these are higher, but it's all definitely to do with the content on the page. So that was tax attorney Las Vegas. Next one on here we have is tax attorney. And when you're searching for this kind of stuff, it's going to pull by your IP. So we got a keyword difficulty of 35%. So it's a little more difficult to rank for this one. And then you got some of your competitors you mentioned, Randolph Law and Tax Law Center. So they're already up there. That's definitely something we would have to work on beating them. This is Yelp, so they don't show a domain authority on there. And then irsproblems.com. So that's one of your lower domain authorities, but they're up there. Ashworth Law. And this is just looking at different competitors and their rankings. Tax lawyer, 35% difficulty. Again, you have Tax Law Center, Randolph Law, and this one. Randolph Law is up here. The domain authority is 21. So that's where we would focus first, getting your branding up, getting your domain authority up. And this is offer and compromise. This is a much more difficult keyword to rank for. It's at 55%. You got the IRS, domain authority. This is kind of high. This one's a little lower. Howard, Levy, IRSlawyer.com. So this tells me it's possible to get there, but it's going to be a lot more difficult to get there with offer and compromise. So that was that. I'm also going to show you something comparing different keywords. So this is information about the keywords that you have with a client value of about $3,000 each. Las Vegas tax attorney comes up for a search volume of 50. When you're in the position of 1 to 3, you're probably going to get about 50% of the traffic. New clients per month is about 3 to 4% of those, so it's about 1 client a month. So that monthly revenue is $2,250, and that breaks it down for each one of these keywords when you're in position 1 to 3, and that's not counting the maps. That's just your organic listings. When you're in the maps, it's going to be a lot higher. So that's why it's important to make sure your website converts. So hopefully you're doing some testing on that, seeing maybe some A/B testing, throwing some money at some ads to see what people are clicking on more until you get those organic rankings up there. So on here you've got different keywords as well. So new clients per month with your tax attorney would be about 149. The next one, tax lawyer, would be at 272, so that'd be a significant increase in the amount of clients for you. Then you got lower volume keywords with your tax attorney Las Vegas, which is 210, tax lawyer Las Vegas 70, tax attorney Las Vegas, Nevada, all the way down to those. So that shows you the increase in the income. So we're looking at well over probably $1.5 million a month revenue increased monthly whenever you start getting into those positions and you're getting those clients every month. So it's kind of low here with 3 to 4%. So I imagine you could do better than that when you get your conversions up and you're able to analyze how well the website's converting. So let me go ahead and move this. So that's a little bit of information on your site there. For TRP.tax and taxresolutionprofessionals.com. My name is Richard with Rising Above SEO. Any questions you can think of further about the websites, please let me know. I definitely would like to get together with you and discuss how we can proceed further in helping you rank higher on the search engines above your competitors so that you can begin getting that traffic instead of them getting that traffic. Again, my name is Richard with Rising Above SEO, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you.